What's up guys, my name is Ace, and the Shock and Awe event is here for Black Ops 4 on PS4. And today I just wanted to quickly go over all of the things that changed or were added with this event. And then I'm going to be sharing my opinion on this, and I don't really have a high opinion of this, at least based on what we've seen so far. So starting it off, as you can see here, we got the spring update for the Blackout map, so it's much more colorful, a lot more greens, and there's some like purple trees in there as well. And it's also set at sunset, so there's some really long shadows, which actually may end up playing into the gameplay as well. Maybe you'll be able to see enemy shadows a lot easier. But overall, I think this does look quite beautiful. It's much better looking than the winter version of the map that we've been playing on, so I am quite happy with how the map looks. And also for Blackout, they've added a new featured mode, and this is Hardcore Blackout. And with this, you have no heads-up display, you've got no armor at all in the game, but you do still have full health. So you don't have the 28 health that you have in the multiplayer version of Hardcore. Also, there are no vehicles, and there are no zombies that spawn. Now, I haven't had a chance to get my hands on this yet. Personally, I don't think I'm going to be a big fan of that. I don't think really fast time to kill tends to work out too well in a battle royale game, because it's always much scarier to move around when you can die instantly, and therefore that encourages people to play really slow and campy. But I will give it a go, and we'll have to see if that's actually true. Another thing they've added to Blackout is we can now use operator mods on weapons, which is kind of interesting. I think that will add another dynamic. I'm actually quite happy to see that. I just hope there won't be any crazy balance issues with having operator mods in Blackout. And for a limited time within the Shock and Awe event, there are pots of gold hidden around the map where if you destroy them, you get multiple paint cans. I personally don't really care about that because I just think the paint can system is kind of stupid. But also there are apparently leprechauns you can find on the map, and they will give you gear throughout the duration of this event, which I think that's totally fine. It's part of a themed event, and I think that's kind of cool. One last thing I noticed on the Blackout map is if you go all the way to the northwest corner of the map, you will see some smoke in the water, and this is actually a plane that's on fire. I've seen a bunch of people tweet about this already, and apparently this is the plane from Mob of the Dead, so this is kind of a hint or a tease of the Alcatraz map or section of the map that will be coming to Blackout. We still don't know what they're going to be doing with this. We do know it'll be nighttime based on the teaser for the trailer for the Operation Grand Heist event, but this burning plane out in the ocean here seems to be a pretty clear hint that something is going to be happening. As for multiplayer, the first thing that we got is another one of those maps where it's the same map that we've had in the game, but they've just changed up the weather and the conditions. This is Contraband Hurricane. So with this one, it's on Contraband, but instead of being nice and sunny, you're in the middle of a hurricane. I think these sorts of maps are really cool. I like the idea of having different weather events for maps that are already in the game. However, once again, I wish they would code them as the same map and then they would randomize the weather rather than including this as a brand new map, which is what they've done. It's considered to be a brand new map and therefore it's in rotation alongside the normal Contraband. The only other thing of substance with the Shock and Awe event for multiplayer that we've seen so far at least is the addition of a quote-unquote new featured mode, and this is called Stockpile, which is essentially Fracture from Black Ops 3, and I think we also saw Fracture come in Infinite Warfare as well. But it's essentially the same thing, although this one is St. Patrick's Day themed, so you're actually picking up some 4-leaf clovers and depositing them into a pot of gold. Personally, I was hoping for Infected to come first, but we did know that this was coming at some point, and I guess it's this week. As for zombies, they added the Hellcat Gauntlet, which I don't even know what that is, and I'm not even going to pretend to know what that is because I'm not a zombies player, but I'm sure if you play zombies, you'll probably already be well aware of that. If not, maybe go check it out. You might enjoy yourself on that. And that's pretty much it when it comes to things of substance that they added to the game, but also if you go to the black market, they do have a special offer pack for 2,000 COD points or $20, and you get these cosmetic items that are St. Patrick's Day themed. This is a huge disappointment at this point because we were expecting to see a mini event similar to the Barbarians event that we got about a month and a half ago, or roughly around that time ago, where we got the Cap 45 pistol. The entire community was expecting to see an event similar to that for this Shock and Awe event. And with that, we were expecting to see a new gun that has been leaked and is in the game code. It is there. It is ready to be released. But they didn't release it, at least at the time of me recording this video. It hasn't been released, and there is no Contraband stream for this. So when it comes to the Shock and Awe event, it's basically you spend $20 and you can get some cosmetics, and then they also did those St. Patrick's themed things that we mentioned in Blackout as well as multiplayer. Like I said, I am extremely disappointed to see this. I was really expecting to see a Contraband stream similar to the Barbarians event. I was hoping we'd have potential access to a new weapon today, and also I was hoping there would be a bunch of these St. Patrick's themed cosmetic items that we'd have access to through the Contraband tiers. I should also mention they haven't added anything in the reserves either. Now, what I'm hoping is that for some reason this is just delayed and it is still coming, and maybe it'll come later this week or something like that, or maybe even next week. But as it is right now, there has been no mention of a Contraband stream. It is not active in the game, and that's got a lot of us really disappointed because I was looking forward to hopping in and trying out a new gun. But instead, we got this update, which is a pretty big disappointment to me overall. Of course, though, I'd like to know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about the Shamrock and Awe event so far in Black Ops 4? Do you like the new update to the Blackout map? Do you like the hardcore version of Blackout? Or are you overall disappointed with everything we've seen? If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.
Yeah.